please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Thursday, September 21st. My name is Tajane Hayes.
And my name is Kyle Courtney. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news, so stay tuned because CTN starts now.
In your main news, before heading out, make sure you have your SunPass or toll money ready. The toll suspension for Florida's roadways was lifted this morning according to the Florida Department of Transportation. The only exception will be the Homestead extension of Florida's Turnpike south of the interchange with State Road 874. Tolls will remain suspended on only that roadway to help Monroe County residents with recovery efforts. Governor Rick Scott suspended tolls prior to Hurricane Irma to help with evacuations and relief efforts around the state.
A new center that helps veterans who need prosthetics is opening its doors in the Bay Area. The soon-to-open nonprofit International Institute for Orthotics and Prosthetics facility is located on Memorial Highway in Tampa. It's what some are calling a one-stop shop for prosthetics. They even manufacture prosthetics at the facility. They will also provide assistance to caregivers, and they're working on getting the VA to open an office on property. Officials at IIOP expect up to 100 patients a day once the facility opens, and they plan to hire 300 people.
For years, students at the University of South Florida have enjoyed a bike rental program. The process was simple. A student ID was presented at the Student Activity Center, and the bikes were returned for that same place. Now, Dr. Sean Barbaro and his students have taken the process high-tech, and in doing so, put USF in national spotlight. Quote, "We worked with another student to come up with the idea as part of the Google Summer of Code program. As part of this Google program, students around the world are working on cutting-edge open software projects," end quote. In this case, that meant that creating software to track the existing location of every bike in the shareable bike share program that makes the information available through the Heart One Bus Away application. The app is still in beta testing. However, the test is open and anyone may join. Now to Lexi with your weather.
Hi, I'm Lexi Potter with your weekend weather. Hurricane season is still in session as Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico this week and in between other tropical storms. In Tampa Bay, most of the area has been dry this week, but the rain chances will increase at the end of the week. There will be mostly sunny to partly sunny skies today, with a 20% chance of showers or thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. This week will be in the high 80s to the low 90s, with 50% chance of rain on Saturday and a decrease to 30% on Sunday. Going into next week, we can expect low chances of rain and high temperatures in the high 80s. Now to Jonathan with your sports news.
I'm Jonathan Edward with your sports news. There will be a meeting for all girls interested in playing soccer after school on Friday at Mr. Chula's room, D6. Our junior varsity football team will host the East Lake Eagles tonight at 7 p.m. Admission to the game is $4. Come out and support your junior varsity Tornadoes. Today, the Lady Tornado volleyball teams take on the East Lake Eagles. JV starts at 6:30 and varsity immediately after. This is a red out game, so please wear red to show your support. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jonathan. In your school news, homecoming shirts are now being sold during both lunches in the auditorium. T-shirts are $10.
Juniors and seniors, if you sing, dance, act, play an instrument, cook, or create your own works of visual art, now is the time to apply for the 15th Annual Pinellas Education Foundation Walker's Rising Stars Scholarship Competition. Visit www.pinellaseducation.org, click on the Students tab, and then Walker's Rising Stars to submit your application. The deadline is October 2nd, 2017, so apply today.
We will have our annual club fair this Friday, September 22nd, during both lunches. The club fair will be in front of the senior cafeteria, and there will be 28 clubs represented. Students, this is your opportunity to get involved in fun extracurriculars activities that will help you do better in school. Don't miss this opportunity. See you there.
Attention juniors and seniors. The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, also known as the ASVAB, will be held November 7th at Clearwater High during the school day. The ASVAB is for students interested in the military and for students interested in taking a career exploration assessment. Students can sign up with Ms. Howard and guidance.
Students that submitted an application to become a member of the National Honor Society, you will learn the status of your application next week. The applications are still being reviewed due to schools being out last week.
National Honor Society returning seniors. There will be a very brief but important meeting for you in the Media Center today and tomorrow. You only need to attend one of the meetings, but attendance is mandatory.
School pictures will be held in the gym on Monday, September 25th from 7:05 to 1:35 during your English class.
We will have our PBL event tomorrow, September 22nd.
Any students interested in joining the Gay Straight Alliance, see Mrs. Hipple in Pod 9. The first GSA meeting will be Wednesday, September 27th.
Due to the days off from Hurricane Irma, our first makeup day will be Monday, October 16th, 2017, also homecoming week. Additional dates will be announced by Friday, September 29th.
Now to Ian with your Sports Center.
Hello everybody, I'm Ian Gibson with your Sports Corner. The Tampa Bay Rays split the series with the Cubs last night, winning 8-1. The Rays will travel to Baltimore to take on AL East rival, the Orioles. The Rays are currently 4 games out of the wildcard postseason spot. The Tampa Bay Bucks will look to repeat the beating of the Bears last week as they travel to Minnesota to take on the Vikings this Sunday. The USF Bulls will open conference play this week, playing against American Conference foe, the Temple Owls, tonight at Raymond James Stadium. The Florida State Seminoles will play their first game since the postponement of last week's game due to Hurricane Irma as they play against ACC competitor the NC State Wolfpack. After coming off one of the greatest endings in college football history, the Florida Gators look to keep the magic going as they play against the Kentucky Wildcats this Saturday in Lexington, Kentucky. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ian. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please email Mr. Gordon at gordonw@pcsb.org. If you are a student, please have your club sponsor or coach send the email.
Like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Productions for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts.
To CHS's PBL tomorrow, we will not be running a show, so check out the CDMP Clearlight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN. Have a great tornado day.